Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1969 postseason is on the air. We are back here at Oakland-Alameda Coliseum. This is Game 2 of the American League Division Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Oakland Athletics. The Athletics lead this series 1-0. Oakland trying to take the 2-0 series lead back to Fenway. Red Sox trying to tie it up. Should be an interesting matchup tonight as we continue the division series round here on the network. So, and I believe in the first game, the Oakland Athletics pretty much pounded Boston. But we'll see what happens tonight as these two teams will go after it here in Game 2 of this ALDS. John Haverly and Jeremy Brooks are first to join us here at Oakland Coliseum. So, hope everybody enjoyed their NFL football. I certainly did not. But anyway, you get what you get when it comes to the NFL. So, forget about the NFL. Let's play some baseball, shall we? Let's get right to it. Starting pitcher for the Oakland Athletics tonight, Catfish Jim Hunter. He's the number 2 starter. 12 wins, 15 losses, a 3.35 ERA. He had 150 strikeouts and 84 walks in 69. Not a horrible year. He had more losses, but a 3.35 ERA tells me, again, he didn't get much run support. We are at Oakland-Alameda Coliseum. It's a neutral park, 143 home runs, only adds 1 to strikeouts. As Doug Hunt, Phoenix Knight, DB, and Brian Patterson now join us here at Oakland Coliseum. And yes, rest in peace to Mercury Morris. I kind of wish the Dolphins kind of had him right about now. But anyway, yep, rest in peace to another one of the 72 teams. So let's get to some baseball, shall we? Let's go to the top of the first and see what happens tonight. Leading off for the Red Sox will be the first baseman, Dalton Jones. He was 2 for 3 in the first game. We're going to use yellow, white, and green dice. Athletics are the home team. Once again, not an empty seat here at the Coliseum, which was in pretty good shape back at the time. Actually, it was a much better stadium back in those days before the invention of Mount Davis. So, Catfish ready to pitch. Can the Red Sox tie this series up on the way to Fenway? Let's find out. Catfish 1-4, possible error. Jones 1-3. That's a fly ball hit to left field. That is hit to Jose Tartable. His error rating is a 0, so he's going to go ahead and make the catch for out number 1. 1 out, and that will bring up the second baseman, Mike Andrews. He was 0 for 4 in Game 1. Hunter will pitch. Catfish 6-6 against a righty walk. That will be ball 4. He will walk Andrews. That's the first base on balls given up by Hunter. And that will put a man on first. That will bring up the second base. That'll bring up the left field. Captain Carl Yastrzemski, absolute Hall of Famer. And I say one of the greatest of all time. He was 1 for 3 in Game 1. Philip Reynolds joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Andrews, he'll stay put. Catfish, 5-5, strikeout 16, that's too high. Yaz, 1-1, that's a ground ball to second base. 2, 3, 4. Shortstop pivot Campaneris, +1 is a 5. Side retired. 4-6-3 double play. As Yaz hits into the twin killing. Nothing across except a walk will go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Boston Red Sox, their number 2 starter, Sonny Siebert, 14 wins, 11 losses. He had 5 saves, a 3.75 ERA, 133 strikeouts, and 75 walks in 69. So now we'll see what the Athletics can do here in the bottom of the first. Leading off is the shortstop, Bert Campaneris. He was 1 for 4 in Game 1. Siebert, a 2-3 strikeout, and that's his 4, and that'll be a swing and a miss, and struck him out. First strikeout for Siebert, 1 away. And now the center fielder, Rick Monday, even though today is Sunday. He was 0 for 3 in game 1. Siebert, 1-5, range play. Monday, 3-5. That's a ground ball to third base. That ball is hit to George Scott. His range is a 3. That's a 6, and that is going to get by him, and that's going to be a base hit for Monday. So Monday will get himself a single and hold it first. Infield a double play. And now that'll bring up the right fielder, the man himself, Hall of Famer, Reggie Jackson. Yes, one of the greatest home run hitters of all time. He was 1 for 5 in the first game. Nobody had any home runs, though, so far in between these two games. Clee baseball fan joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. And nothing on the 12. Siebert, 6-5, strikeout 9. He'll get him. And that will be the second strikeout for Siebert as Jackson will go down. 2 away. And now the third baseman, Sal Bando. He is 1 for 3 for game 1. And yes, it is good to have Brian Patterson back. I would never take away your wrench, Brian. Why would I ever take that away? If you get a wrench on my channel, you deserve it. I would never take that away. Not unless, of course, you started being a complete putz, but I don't think any of you guys would be that. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 3. No, Monday will stay put. Siebert, 4-3 against a righty. Strikeout plus 10. That 15 will be a swing and a miss. Struck him out. Siebert strikes out the side. He does allow a hit, but that is all. No score after 1. Red Sox trying to tie the series up before heading back to Fenway for games 3 and maybe 4. We go to the top of the second. Leading off for the Bo Sox is the center fielder, Reggie Smith. He was 2 for 4 in game 1. Hunter, a 2-4, strikeout, 15 is high. Smith, 3-6, and he popped it out to first base. And Danny Cater will make that catch in foul territory for out number 1. And now the shortstop, Rico Petrocelli. He was 1 for 4 in the first game. I don't believe anybody had any home runs, I don't think. Let me just double check. I don't think so. No, nobody had any home runs in this series so far, just to be sure. Okay. 1 out, Catfish with the pitch. Catfish, 4-3, range play at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 3-6. It's a single plus to center. Going after that is Rick Monday. His range is a 3, and he won't get it. And that's going to be a possible double for Petrocelli. Base runner 3. Monday a 0 arm, a 1-3. Petrocelli will take second, and he will. It looks like maybe Rick Monday overran the ball, and Petrocelli will wind up at second. We will call that a double. So now a runner on second, and now the right fielder, Tony Conigliaro. He was 0 for 4 in game 1. Petrocelli on at second. He'll stay there. Catfish, 6-6 against a righty. Walk. The 12 is high. Conigliaro, 4-1. That's a ground ball to third. That'll be handled by Bando. The throw will go to first. Petrocelli will stay at second base. Easy play for Bando. 2 outs. And now the third baseman, General Patton himself, George Scott. He was 0 for 4 in game 1. Texag 75. Yeah, he's still out there. Texags, I think, has a different type of schedule, and he doesn't make my games as often as he does, but he does show up there. Don't worry, he's still a friend. Petrocelli on at second, and he'll stay at second. Catfish, 6-5 against a righty. Strikeout 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and the inning is over. First strikeout for Catfish. No runs and a hit for the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Cutter Historical joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Leading off for the Athletics is the first baseman, Danny Cater, he was 2 for 4 in the first game. Ben Witz joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Siebert, 6-5, strikeout 5. Cold strike 3 on Cater. Just got him. One away. And that is the 4th strikeout for Siebert. He's already dealing pretty well so far. And now the second baseman, Dick Green. He was 0 for 4 in game 1. Siebert, 2-1 against a righty. It's a blank. Green, 6-4. And against a righty, it'll be a base hit. He'll hit that one past second base. And Green will have himself a single. And he will hold it first. Next up is the left fielder, Jose Tartable. He was 2 for 4 in the first game. Infield set for double play. And nothing on the 6th. Green will stay put. Siebert, 3-5. Range play at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 1-5. That's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to George Scott. His range is a 3. And he's got it. 1-1-2. Second base, Pivot Andrews, +1 is a 3. And he'll get the double play. Side retired. 5-4-3 double play. No runs and a hit. No score after 2. So far, both defenses showing the leather early here. Top of the 3rd. Leading off for the Red Sox will be the catcher, Tom Satriano. And he was 0 for 2 for the first game. Hunter, a 5-3. That is a home run result. But the 17 is too high. Satriano, 6-5. And against a righty, he still will bat one past shortstop. And he'll get a single. So Satriano gets his first hit of the playoffs. It will bring up the pitcher, Sonny Siebert. He can hit a 158 average. He had a bomb and 3 RBIs. And the question is, do you want him to bunt? Let's see what the strategy roll comes up first as. That's a 16. Siebert does get called for the bunt. He's a good, capable hitter. But I think if you're the Red Sox, I think you want to go ahead and get that first run. So they're going to call for the bunt, and the corners are going to come in. So Hunter will deal. Bunt is on. 4-6. Walk. 17 is high. So Siebert will go ahead and lay down the bunt, and that is bunted right to the pitcher. Siebert's bunt rating will be a 1. That's a 14, and that's going to be the lead runner throwed out, batter safe at first. So Jim Hunter gets it, and he'll throw to second to get the out. And Siebert will move to first base, and that will be a fielder's choice. So 1 down, the batter is Jones. Jones is 0 for 1. Siebert on base, and he'll stay right there. Catfish will pitch. Catfish, 6-2, hit by pitch, 3. No, Jones is a 4. -2 from Hunter makes him a 2. He won't hit him. Jones, 6-1, and he does hit a fly ball to right field, and some bum named Reggie will go ahead and make the catch. 2 outs, here's Andrews. Andrews walked his first time up. Strategy roll for Siebert, he stays put. Hunter, 4-2 against a righty, strikeout. The 11 is high. Andrews, 5-3, and it's a ground ball to the shortstop, Campaneris. He'll take his time, toss it over to second to force out Siebert, and that will end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Red Sox as we go to the bottom of the 3rd. Leading off for the Athletics will be the catcher, Phil Roof. He was 2 for 4 in the first game. Siebert, 5-5. That's a range play. Roof, 2-4. And against a righty, it's a double to left field, but it's a range play for Captain Carl. His range is a 4, and he can't get it. It'll be a double. It's going to be over his head. He had no chance to get it. And Roof will have his 3rd hit of the postseason. And his first hit of the game. So a leadoff double for Roof. And that will bring up the pitcher, Catfish Hunter. Good hitter, 224 average, a homer, and 9 RBIs, and he will be swinging away. So Roof on at second, and strategy, nothing on the 19. Hunter's not bunting, he's swinging. Siebert, 4-4, strikeout, 19, called strike 3 on Catfish, 1 out. And that is the 5th strikeout by Siebert. Hunter's an 18, but +1 makes him a 19. And that is a 19. He just got him. Called strike 3. 1 away. And now here's Campaneris. And he's 0 for 1. Roof on at second. He'll stay at second. Siebert, 1-4. Hit by pitch. 12 is high. Campaneris, 3-1. Ground out to third. That'll be handled there by Scott. The throw goes to first for the out. Roof will stay at second. 2 away. Here's Monday. And Monday got a single his first time up. Sports Time Machine. Utah Mike joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. 2 outs. Roof on at second. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 14. Siebert will deal. Siebert. 2-3, strikeout 7, swing and a miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. Wow, Siebert dealing some heat. That's his 6th K of the ball game. No runs and a hit for the Athletics. Stays tied at 0-0 after 3. Leadoff double doesn't do anything. I have a question for Utah Mike. For those of you this morning who watched my unboxing of the Stratomatic hockey game, Sports Utah Mike, are you able to get certain players that are not carded? Even though I got the extra players, I just got a question. Is that a possibility? I'll tell you why in a moment. Okay, here's the reason why. Okay, this is why Stratomatic, okay, is a dunderhead corporation. I got the extra players for the hockey game. I got the extra players for the hockey game, okay, for the Stratomatic hockey for last year's season. If there are any Vancouver Canucks fans out there, you are not going to be able to play a rematch of the Edmonton Oilers Canucks series because they did not card Shelovs, who was the goalie for the Canucks in the Stanley Cup playoffs. He had only 4 appearances in the regular season, but Shelovs had to play goalie for the Canucks in their series against Edmonton. They did not card him. Why? Stratomatic, you suck. Okay, let's get back to a real game here. That's my rant for the day. Top of the 4th, leading off for the Red Sox will be Captain Carl Yastrzemski, and he is 0 for 1. So Yaz will go ahead and bat. Catfish, 6-3, strikeout, 18 will miss. Yaz, 6-6, that's a fly out to right field. And getting to that is going to be Reggie, 1 out. Next batter is Smith. Smith is 0 for 1. I think because he wasn't I know that, Cutter Historical. You're correct. He wasn't a main goalie, but he was the main goalie for the playoffs. Jeez, come on. Do what you got to do. You had 4. He still appeared in 4 games for Vancouver. I'm not a Vancouver fan. I'm a Panther fan. But for those of you who have Vancouver fans out there, you can't replay that series because you don't have the goalie that played in that series. Hunter will pitch. Hunter, 1-3 against the switch left. That's a blank. Smith, 6-6. And against a righty, it's grounded right back to the pitcher. Hunter will go ahead and get it. Throw it over to first. Out number 2. People why and Stratomatic wonders why a lot of people really don't like their games. Next batter is Petrocelli. Petrocelli got a double his first time up. He's 1 for 1. I know it's barely a rant, but that's because I'm not here to rant. I'm here to play ball. But I just wanted to ask Utah Mike, if he can get a copy of the other two goalies for the at least for Shelovs, if that's possible, and show me, and maybe put it into maybe the Universal Baseball Lounge. He's available in the extra players for free, I'm assuring. Well, if there are extra players, I have no idea where they're at. Hunter, 6-1, wild pitch. It's a blank. Petroselli, 4-5, and that's a fly ball to left. That'll be gone there to Tartable, and he'll make the catch and retire the side. Nothing across for the Red Sox. We go to the bottom of the first. Bottom of the fourth, I should say. Leading off for Oakland will be Reggie Jackson. And he struck out his first time up. Siebert, 2-3, strikeout, 8, swing and a miss, struck him out. Siebert is having a day. 7 Ks already for him. And now here's Bando. Bando's 0 for 1. Siebert gets a big one there. Siebert, 6-5, strikeout 11. That's high. Bando, 6-1. That's grounded to third, taken care of there by General Patton. And Scott will throw it over to first, 2 away. And now here's Cater. Cater is 0 for 1. I think I actually have the downloads for the extra players there, Sports Time Machine. I think I already have it. I got to check because they sent me a download, and I think I do have it. It still stinks that they did not card. I understand that you don't card, if you don't card them if they didn't play many games in a regular season. But you got to look at the postseason too, and you got to see who played in the postseason. That doesn't make any sense to me. That would be like, how can I say this? That would be like a player who played hardly ever played in the game. Never mind. Let's play baseball. Siebert, 1-1 against the righty, strikeout plus 10. That is a 10, and that will be a swing and a miss, struck him out. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3. Go the Red Sox. Siebert has 8 strikeouts today. No score after 4. Enough rants. We go to the top of the 5th. 2016 Kyle Schwarber Strat did card. Yes, but the thing about 2016 is that this is what Chris did for Inside Pitch. He created 2 Kyle Schwarber cards. 1 for the regular season, but because he did so well in the World Series, he actually created a Kyle Schwarber World Series card, specifically designed for people that wanted to replay it. That is customer service, something Stratomatic needs to learn. We go to the top of the 5th. Leading off will be Tony Conigliaro. He's 0 for 1. Hunter will pitch. Hunter, 3-5 against the righty. It's an automatic out. And that's a grounder to second base, taken care of there by Green. And Green will throw it over, 1 out. Next batter is Scott. Scott is 0 for 1. Hunter, he'll go ahead and pitch. Catfish, 3-5 against the righty. That's an automatic out. And that's a fly to right. And getting over to that will be Reggie. And Reggie will make the catch. Out number 2. Got a pitcher's duel going on here in the second game of this ALDS. Here's Satriano. Got a base hit his first time up. Hunter, 4-4. That's a blank. Not tired. Satriano, 2-5. And against the righty, it's a base hit. Satriano will hit one past third, and he gets his second hit of the game. So he's now 2 for 2. It'll bring up Siebert. Siebert will bat. So let's see. Satriano will. That's a 20. Hunter fires to first, and no. Satriano will get back. And now Hunter will go ahead and he will pitch. Catfish, 3-6. Home run chance against the righty. A 1-10. The 3 passes against the righty. Siebert needs a 6. Does Sonny Siebert put the Red Sox ahead? Not even close. Siebert, 2-6. He'll ground it to third base, and that'll be handled there by Bando, and he'll throw to second against Satriano and retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Red Sox. A pitcher's duel here at Oakland Coliseum. And we go to the bottom of the fifth. Davo9 GLA joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Leading off for the Athletics will be Dick Green. He got a single his first time up. Siebert, 1-4. Hit by pitch. No. Green, 4-6. And that's a grounder to shortstop, taken care of there by Petroselli. And he throws it over to first for out number 1. Next batter is Tartable. Tartable is 0 for 1. Siebert will deal. Siebert, 1-1 against the lefty. It's a blank. Tartable, 3-5. And a line out right to the shortstop. Petroselli goes right into his glove. Pow, 2 down. And now here's Roof. Phil Cat on a hot tin Roof. He got a double his first time up. Siebert, he'll pitch. Siebert, 6-2, strikeout 15. That just missed. Roof, 5-4. This time with the ground ball to third, and that'll be handled by Scott. And he'll take his time and toss it over and retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no score after 5. Fans here at Oakland Coliseum right now seeing a big-time pitcher's duel in this very important Game 2 of this ALDS. Top of the 6th and the top of the order for the Bo Sox. Here's Dalton Jones. He's 0 for 2. Catfish. He will pitch. The combined ERA of these pitchers is 7.2. Hunter, 1-3 against the lefty. It's a blank. Jones, 6-3, and that's a fly to left. And getting to that is going to be Tartable. And he will get it for out number 1. Next batter is Andrews. Andrews is 0 for 1 with a walk. Catfish, 4-3. Range play at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 5-6. That is hit to left field. That's a 19. It is too high, so now it's a fly ball to left field. Going after that is Tartable. His range is going to be a 3, and he will not get it. And that's going to be a double for Mike Andrews. Just a little bit out of his range, and Andrews will have himself a 2-bagger. So Andrews gets a double, and he'll wind up at second. And now here's Captain Carl. Carl is 0 for 2. Runner on second base for the Red Sox. Red Sox trying to tie this series up before heading back to Fenway. Strategy, nothing on the 5. Andrews stays put. Catfish, 3-1. That's at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 4-6. And it's a base hit to right field for Yastrzemski. Andrews, base runner 4. A single to right is a 0. A 1-4. Andrews will score. He won't. The throw comes in fast, and Andrews holds it third. But runners at the corners and 1 out. And a big chance for Reggie Smith. He's 0 for 2. Runners at the corners. Infield's going to play. They're going to play a double play depth and try to turn the 2 here. Actually, you know what? They'll play it in instead. Andrews is a good speedster. Andrews, his base running rating will be a 2. They will send him home, and the throw will come to the plate. Strategy roll. And nothing on the 12. Hunter will go ahead and pitch. Catfish, 4-5. Error on a grounder. Smith, 2-3. And it's a base. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. 2-3 is not an error. It's a slow hit ball to third. That is going to get a run in, though. Reggie Smith's base running rating is a 4. Bando's got it. Throws to first. Got him. They'll get the out at first base. Reggie Smith is out. But Mike Andrews does come in to score. It's 1-0 Boston. So that will go as a RBI, as Andrews will score on the speed check. Yaz automatically goes. And let's see, on the grounder to third, and it is now 1-0 Red Sox. But there are 2 outs. Here's Petrocelli. Petrocelli 1 for 2 with a double. Yaz is on second base. Now it's a 1-0 Red Sox lead as they finally scrape a run in. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 2. Yaz will stay put. Catfish 6-6 against a righty walk. The 16 will just miss. Petrocelli 4-4, and it's a fly to center field. And Rick Monday says he'll get it, make the catch, and retire the side. 1 run on 2 hits as the Red Sox scratch out a run to take the lead here. 1-0, bottom of the 6th inning coming up. Siebert back on the mound. He can pitch at 25. Hunter can pitch to 28. And leading off for the Athletics will be Catfish Hunter, and he's 0 for 1. Siebert will pitch. Siebert 4-3 against the righty. It's a strikeout plus 10. That is a swing and a miss and a steal right out. Struck him out, and that is the 9th strikeout for Siebert. He is pitching right now the best game I think I've seen him pitch since I've used his card anytime so far. Here's Campy. Campaneris is 0 for 2. Siebert 6-3 home run chance. That 12 is too high. Campaneris 1-1, and he flies to right, going deep to right field, but Conigliaro is going to have the room, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. 2 away. Here's Monday. Monday's 1 for 2. Siebert, he'll go ahead and deal. Siebert 1-5 range play. Monday 3-5 ground ball to third base. Going after that is George Scott. His range is a 3. That's a 1. Nice play by Scott. He'll take care of it. Throws to first, and that is a 1-2-3 inning. Sonny Siebert right now is pitching the game of his life. 1-0 Red Sox after 6. We'll go to the top of the 7th. Catfish can pitch to 5 more before fatigue. Leading off for the Red Sox will be Tony Conigliaro, and he's 0 for 2. A 1-0 game here, top of the 7th inning, rapidly moving ball game between the Red Sox and the A's. Catfish 2-1 walk, 14 is high. Conigliaro 5-3, and it's a grounder to second base. That'll be handled by Green, and Green tosses it over for the out. Next up is Scott. Scott is 0 for 2. Hunter sets up and deals. Hunter 6-5 against a righty. Strikeout 7. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is strikeout number 2 for Catfish. He only has 2 strikeouts tonight. And now Satriano. Satriano's the only one that's hit Catfish pretty well tonight. He's 2 for 2 singles. Catfish will pitch. Catfish 1-5, strikeout, not this time. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. 1-2-3, go the Red Sox. But they have a 1-0 lead here in game 2 of this ALDS. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Tomorrow night on the network, we go back to the senior circuit for game 2 of the National League Division Series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. The Pirates stole one at Wrigley Field. They lead that series 1-0. Cubs know they must win tomorrow night instead of going to Forbes Field down 0-2. Steve Blass will be pitching for the Pirates, and Fergie Jenkins will be going for the Cubs. So a good matchup tomorrow night. Blass and Jenkins at Wrigley Field. Game 2 of that NLDS, and that will be tomorrow night on the network. Bottom of the 7th here, Red Sox have a 1-0 lead. The A's have a 1-0 lead in the series. But right now, Sonny Siebert is pitching a gem. But how long can he keep it up? Reggie Jackson leads off. He's 0 for 2. Siebert's got 9 strikeouts tonight. Siebert, 5-2. Strikeout 4. No, that's going to be 10 strikeouts. Struck him out. And Reggie Jackson has the hat trick. He has struck out all 3 times. And now here's Bando. No, Brian Patterson. They actually did play both Cincinnati and Pittsburgh played at Forbes Field and Crosley Field for half of the 1970 season. Both teams moved into the new stadiums later that year. Pittsburgh moving into Three Rivers and Cincinnati moving into Riverfront. Here's Bando. Bando is 0 for 2. Siebert, 2-4 against a righty. It's a blank. Bando, 2-3. It's a base hit. Bando will get a single, and he will head to first. So the tying run is on base. That's the first hit of the game for the A's since the 3rd. And now the batter is Cater. Cater is 0 for 2. Bando, he'll go ahead. Strategy rolls are still on. Nothing on the 9. Bando stays put. Siebert, 4-4. Strikeout 9. That's too high. Cater, 1-1. Single into left field. It's a base hit. Bando, base runner 3. Single to left, though, a -4 because of Yaz. And Bando will hold at second easily. But now the A's got something going on. And Siebert really in his first jam here. Here's Green. Green is 1 for 2. Still 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Strategy, nothing on the 13th. Siebert will now pitch to Green. The fans here at Oakland-Alameda hoping for a big hit. Siebert, 3-6. Error on a grounder. Green, 3-6. No, that's a fly ball to left field. That's going to be caught by Captain Carl for out number 2. Bando, a base runner 3. Hit to left -2. Yaz -2. Bando's not going anywhere. He's staying at second base. 2 away. And now Tartable. Tartable is 0 for 2. Yes, Brian Patterson. He did card both ballparks for the 1970 season. Yes, he did. They did give you 2 stadium cards. Yes, he does. He'll only do that if he really needs to. Okay, like if they did play at one stadium for like 1 year, like not 1 year, for like one series, like the Tokyo Dome or something, I don't feel he has to do that. But let's say, like, for instance, in 2003 and 2004 for the Montreal Expos, okay, in 2004, remember the Expos played at Stade Olympique and Hiram Bithorn Stadium during that season. He did card both. Bando on at second, Cater on at first. Tartable at the plate. Siebert now trying to get out of the jam. Strategy, nothing on the 11. Siebert will pitch. Siebert, 1-5, range play. Tartable, 5-1. It's a fly ball to left field. Going after that is Captain Carl. Yastrzemski's range is a 4. He's after it, and he will get it. Side retired. Stadium groans. No runs on 2 hits as Carl Yastrzemski makes a big-time play out there. It stays 1-0 after 7. We go to the top of the 8th. Catfish Hunter can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires. He's pitching really well. The next leadoff batter is Siebert. Siebert is tired. The question is, he's pitching so well. Do I want to yank him out and go to the pen? The bullpen for the Red Sox, though, was not bad. And he is the leadoff batter. What do you do here? What do we do? Do we let Siebert? Siebert's not a bad hitter, too. 158. But I think you really need to get this win. Very interesting. The version 4 rules are working pretty well there, Brian Patterson. Hopefully he'll release them very soon. At least for that. What do we do here? Do we let Siebert bat? He's pitching. He is tired, though. And he is leading off. What does anybody think out there? Do we let Siebert bat? He is tired, though. I think maybe bring in a pinch hitter. He's pitched an absolute gem. Yeah, they have the depth. They do have the depth. There is some pretty good pitchers in there. That's going to be it for Siebert. Siebert's going to come out of the game, and the Boston and probably the Athletics are very happy to see that. And pinch hitting for the Red Sox is going to be Dick Schofield. 257 average, 2 homers, 20 RBIs. So Siebert leaves with a W, and Dick Schofield will come on to pinch hit. So Hunter will set up against Schofield here. Top of the 8th, 1-0 Red Sox. Catfish, 5-5, strikeout 12. Got him, struck him out. They'll go ahead and strike out Schofield for the first out. 1 down, here's Jones. Jones is 0 for 3. Catfish, 5-4, strikeout 12 is high. Jones, 2-4, popped out to first. And Cater's going to get that, and that's going to be in fair territory for out number 2. And now Andrews. Andrews is 1 for 2, double and a walk. Hunter will go ahead and pitch. Hunter, 6-6 against a righty, walk, and that will be ball 4. He will walk Andrews. So Andrews draws his second walk. Now Hunter is tired, and here comes Yaz. Yaz is 1 for 3. They're going to let Hunter pitch here. 2 outs, top of the 8th, 1-0 both Sox. Andrews on it first. Strategy, nothing happening. Catfish will look at Carl. Yastrzemski looking for a big one to hit. Catfish will pitch. 2-1, walk 10, ball 4. And he will walk Yaz. And now runners at first and second. And now the batter is Smith. And that is going to be it for Hunter. Catfish will come out of the game. He is due to bat second, but that will be it because he is tired, and they do not want him to give up a base hit like what happened on a game a couple of nights ago. And the bullpen for the Athletics actually is pretty tight. Let's see who the Red Sox want to bring in, or the Athletics. 2 outs. Let's see what they want to do here. And switch righties. Coming on to pitch for the Athletics is going to be Lou Krause. 7 wins, 7 losses, 7 saves, a 4.43 ERA. Hunter does leave with the L. But Lou Krause is going to pitch to Reggie Smith and turn him around. Reggie does not hit righties as well as lefties. So runners at first and second, 2 outs. Krause is there just to get 1 out. Red Sox lead 1-0. Top of the 8th. This is a big at bat for Reggie Smith. He's 0 for 3. You kind of think he's due. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 4. Andrews and Yaz stay put. Kraus looking at Smith. Kraus will pitch. 6-5. That's at the park. Oakland Coliseum. 3-5. And it's a base hit to right field. It's a single plus. Andrews will score. Yaz goes to third. Smith's got to try for second. Base runner 4. Right fielder Jackson -1. And he will make second base. It's an RBI double for Reggie Smith. 2-0 Red Sox. Stadium groans. RBI double by Reggie Smith. And now the Red Sox have a 2-0 lead off the ballpark card. And now the batter is Petrocelli. Petrocelli 1 for 3 with a double. Yaz on at third, Smith on at second. Kraus is trying to get the one out, but Reggie Smith went ahead and powered that one into the outfield. Fans here at Oakland Coliseum now looking at the scoreboard, seeing the A's down 2-0. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 17. Kraus will go ahead and pitch. Kraus, 1-5. That's a range play. Petrocelli, 3-5. It's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Bert Campaneris. He's got to make this. His range is a 3. It's going to be a base hit past short. Yaz will score. Smith, a best running rating of 4. He will score. 2 RBI single by Petrocelli. 4-0 Red Sox. Stadium barfs. Yeah. Two RBI single by Rico Petrocelli. Campaneris couldn't get it, and the Red Sox have blown it open here in the 8th. Still 2 outs. And now the batter is Conigliaro, and he's 0 for 3. And the fans here now thinking Boston's going to steal one here in Oakland, and they'll get both games at Fenway. Petrocelli on at first. Yeah, I agree, XSG2. It must have been the manager from that other channel with the fluffy cat. He must have invaded my channel. David Vega joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. So Petrocelli on at first. Now 4-0 Red Sox. Strategy rolls are off. Kraus, 1-4. Error on a grounder. Conigliaro, 4-1. That is a ground ball. It's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Sal Bando. His error rating is a 9. That's a 3. And that's an error. Bando's not going to be able to make the play. He's going to have a problem with the transfer, and all runners are safe. That's going to be an E5 and the first error on the Athletics, as Bando can't make it. And now the batter is Scott. Scott is 0 for 3. Kraus is trying to get one out here, and right now he can't do it. Petrocelli on at second, Conigliaro on at first. 2 outs, top of the 8th, 4-0 Red Sox. Kraus with the pitch. 4-6, strikeout 12. That is too high. Scott, 2-6, and he hits one to right field. That's a 19, and wow, that just missed. That's a fly ball to right field. Reggie Jackson's going to be at the track. He's going to be at the wall, and he will just make the catch. Scott, an 18 would have been a triple. That's a 19, and that would have done it. It'll be a fly out to right. But 3 runs on 2 hits and 2 walks, and the Red Sox have a 4-0 lead going into the bottom of the 8th. Leading off for the Athletics will be Phil Roof. And the Red Sox need a pitcher. And now with a 4-0 lead, they can bring in somebody not exactly what they want here. They got two righties coming up. So coming on to pitch for the Red Sox is going to be Vicente Romo. Romo is making another appearance here. I believe this will be a second appearance right now. And Romo doesn't really have any stats, but Vicente Romo will come on to pitch. So Romo will pitch to Roof here, starting the bottom of the 8th. Romo, 5-4. Home run result. 17 is high, though. Roof, 4-6. And he hits a deep fly ball to left field. But Captain Carr will get there, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. Kraus is a very good hitter. He has a very good hitter. But they're not going to let him bat here, as he will come out, and the Athletics will go to the bench, and they're going to bring out Ted Kubiak. 249 average, 2 homers, 27 RBIs. So Kubiak will pinch it against Romo here. Yes, Artur Shilovs is the goalie. Romo will deal. Romo, 6-1 at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 5-4. It's a home run to the opposite side, but the 17 is going to be too high. So that is going to be and he's switch hitting from the left side. So that's going to be a fly out to left field. Captain Carl is deep, but it will make the catch, and that's out number 2. So 2 outs, and now here's Campaneris. Campaneris is 0 for 3. Yes, that is the new. That's not rubber. It's my new. It's not the rubber, Brian. It's felt. It's simulated felt. And trust me, I got a whole bunch. I got a whole bunch of it in case this wears out. And I felted the entire interior. So Romo will pitch to Campy. He's 0 for 3. Romo, 3-5. Possible error. Campaneris, 6-2. That's a base hit to right field. Right fielder is Canigliaro. His error rating is a 4. That's a 10. He'll make it cleanly, and Campy is safe at first. Single for Campaneris. Here's Monday. Monday is 1 for 3. Campaneris on it first. And I don't know why I'm rolling the strat. No need. 4-0 Red Sox. Romo will deal. Romo, 3-6. Home run chance. The 11 is too high. Monday, 1-6. And against a righty, though, Monday will hit one high and deep. And that's going to be a double into left field. Campaneris base running rating a 6 with 2 outs. A double to left, though, is still a -3. A 1-3. Campy will score. He won't. A big-time throw by Yaz keeps Campaneris at third base. So that's a double for Monday, but he can't bring in the run. And now a chance for Reggie. Campy on at third, Monday on at second. Reggie has struck out all 3 times. Romo trying to keep this game where it is. Fans here at Oakland-Alameda hoping for a big-time hit. Romo with the pitch. 6-1. That's at the park. Oakland Coliseum. 3-1. And it's a fly ball to left field. And Yaz is going to be there. He will make the catch and retire the side. No runs, 2 hits. And Oakland gets nothing. Stadium groans. 4-0 Red Sox after 8. Yes, he's in the PDF, but card sucks. Well, he wasn't. That's another thing, too, about the Stanley Cup, but we'll get that. We go to the top of the 9th. Leading off for the Red Sox is Tom Satriano. He will bat. He is 2 for 3. Athletics need a pitcher. 2 lefties coming up. And coming on to pitch for the A's is going to be Paul Lindblad. 9 wins, 6 losses, 9 saves, a 4.14 ERA. Right now, Romo is getting credit for a hold. So Lindblad will pitch to Satriano here to start the top of the ninth. Lindblad, 6-1, range play. Satriano, 6-1. It's a single past second, but it's a range play for Dick Green. His range is a 4. He's got it. He'll get that, and he will throw it over to first for out number 1. Nice play by Dick Green. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Romo actually can hit, and let me see what his batting card looks like. And they're not going to let him hit. They'll go to Lyle probably. So 1 out, and coming on to pinch hit is going to be Russ Gibson. 251 average, 3 homers, 27 RBIs. So Lindblad will pitch to Gibson here. Lindblad, 3-6, strikeout 3, and cold strike 3 on Gibson. He got him. A 2 plus 1 is a 3, and that is a 3. Gibson can't believe he struck out, but that is out number 2. And now here's Jones. Jones is 0 for 4. Lindblad, he'll go ahead and he will pitch. Lindblad, 5-1 against the lefty. Strikeout, 10 is high. Jones, 1-3, and it's a fly ball to left. And Jose Tartabull will get to that. He'll make the catch and retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. 4-0 Red Sox. But will we see some ninth inning magic? Sal Bando leads off for the A's. He is 1 for 3. Red Sox are not going to be stupid. They're going to go ahead and bring out the guy. Or at least they think they will bring him out. Bando actually hits lefties pretty well, but no, you got to bring out your best pitcher. And here comes the dangerous Sparky Lyle. Lyle making his second appearance, and he's trying to get a hold. So it's not a safe situation yet. So Sparky Lyle coming on to pitch to Bando, Cater, and Green. Bottom of the 9th inning. Red Sox 3 outs away from tying this series up. Lyle, 3-1 against the righty. It's a blank. Bando, 6-6. It's a grounder to short. Taken care of there by Petrocelli. He'll throw it over out number 1. And now Cater. Cater 1 for 3 with a single. Fans here at Oakland-Alameda hoping something can be done here, but the Red Sox pitching has been outstanding tonight. Lyle, 6-5, strikeout, 18 is high. Cater, 5-3, and he lifts one to left field, but once again, Captain Carl is there for out number 2. And now the last chance for the Athletics is Dick Green. Green is 1 for 3. He has a single. Lyle looking in on Green. 2 outs. Fans here at Oakland-Alameda hoping Green can get it going. But the Red Sox 1 out away from tying this series up. Lyle, 4-1. Strikeout 10. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. That's your game. Boston goes ahead, shuts out the A's 4-0. This series is tied. Stadium groans. 1, 2, 3, go the Athletics. And we've got a series here as the Red Sox tie this series up, guaranteeing at least both games at Fenway being played. Big time win for the Red Sox. And they will definitely have it here, as now games 3 and 4 will definitely be played at Fenway Park. Final line score coming up. For the Red Sox, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. For the Athletics, no runs, 7 hits, and 1 error. That error was pretty big. The winning pitcher is Sonny Siebert. He will go to 1-0 on the postseason. Romo and Lyle will both pick up a hold. They're both their first. Catfish Hunter drops to 0-1 in the postseason. So the Red Sox and Athletics are tied here at 1-1, guaranteeing at least this series going 4 games. This could be very interesting to see how this shapes up at Fenway. Tomorrow night, Game 2 of the National League Division Series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. The Pirates surprised everyone by beating the Cubs. Can they do it again? Steve Blass will be going for the Pirates, and Fergie Jenkins will be going for the Cubs. Big matchup tomorrow night. Cubs know they got to win. Can't afford to go back to Forbes Field down 0-2. What will happen? Pirates and Cubs, Game 2, NLDS. Be there or be square. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you're not done so. Make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Boston Red Sox give the A's an F, and it will be a big win for Boston. They win it tonight 4-0. This ALDS is tied 1-1. See you tomorrow.